And we're live.
Ah.
Hylas! There's a duck? What?
Well, I mean...
Wow,
we've sort of got ducks here.
I posted the duck bird Twitch TV email thing earlier, but I don't know if it's still there for you. Also, hi, hello.
There is and duck with knife. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are we doing? All together now.
It's fucking weird not to speak. Yeah, that's fair, Cheeb.
Yeah. Cheeb, I'm resting throat. Because bodies be bad. But hey, we're here. And while we're here, we might as well be Yahoo. Bear's well on the way.
Yeah, it scrolled out and it's like, oh, there's a neck and a mouth already.
There's someone looking up. Just showing off. I know how chins work. Once again, I'm
Bear's
here.
flexing again.
Always. Should be used to it then. Yeah, once again I have gotten to this point without having thought at all about what to draw. And it was only about a minute ago I remembered last week we said we'd do Gartic, but we're here now. Draw Greg. Greg was the Silurian, right?
Yeah, I was wondering if you remember that.
It's me, I don't remember anything. Next week.
Fair.
Next week, Gartic.
No worries. No worries.
And someone should probably make a note of that, because otherwise everyone will forget.
That's doing look good.
Wow.
We have gotten a Waluigi reminder. Waluigi saves the day once more. Once more. So have we all had a nice weekend so far?
Yee? Got to see good musical.
Good musical.
It's actually kind of interesting. So, one of the cast members, the guy who plays Hades, hold on, I need like 2 seconds. Patrick Hay, I think is his name. Older gentleman. Apparently he had done something to screw up his foot before they did the production and recording. Which usually that would mean either, hey, we're not doing this performance, or hey, we're pulling in like an understudy or whatnot to do this instead. But he apparently, by the time they were doing it, was well enough to like walk around in a boot with assistance. And I guess the costuming and then also choreographers decided to just lean into that. It's like, okay, well, Hades is supposed to be sort of an older man in this version. Let's just lean into that more. So he was walking around in a boot, but they like zazzed up the boot, made it all look shiny, because he's god of the underground and all of the stuff down there, including things like gemstones and oil, and gave him a cane which had a little dog's head on it, which is a fun detail. And he wasn't moving around all that much on the stage, but it also sort of helped with the menacingness, all things considered. So it's like, heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Love and appreciate accounting for disabilities and productions in this house.
Yeah. That said, I bet the understudy was pissed.
I mean, usually with these sort of productions, the understudy is also one of the like choral cast, if that makes any sense. So it's not like they weren't doing anything, they were just doing other things.
Yeah, but they could have had the spotlight. It was their time to shine in Hades Town.
Everything is shiny and bright because Hades decided to install a bunch of neon lights while his wife was upstairs doing her whole, spring and summer shit. Literally a thing from the musical. Yeah, Hades Town is great.
I hear a good thing from the people who are currently saying it's great.
who are not eyeballs deep in musicals, Hades Town is basically a retelling of the Orpheus and Eurydice myth. But it's set in I say set, it's... So you've got this little bit of magical realism type thing where it's it's a little bit unclear if this is actual gods and goddesses or if this is just kind of a veneer on top of it. But the setting broadly is sort of Depression era, Southwest-ish, or yeah, Southwest-ish United States. And the Hades Town is sort of a mining town. So it's one of those things of oh, he'll give you a job, but you'll never leave.
It reminds me a little bit of there's an area in BioShock Infinite for Chris's they I'm trying to remember the name of that area, but yeah, basically the mining area where you see the other side in BioShock Infinite, and you start to see you see more of the divide. I don't remember the name of that place, but the vibes are similar to that. For your sake, Chris. Try to find the name of that
area. The Jeremiah Fink town. I mean, I know the vibe. First word that came to mind was
Yes.
script.
Yeah, that area. Yeah. Kinda.
Fever kind of exists in fairy tale times of like, you can't say when this takes place, but it takes heavy theming of Industrial Revolution type poverty and problems that come with it.
Yes, that too. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And they do a very good job of it.
And it's very, very good, yes. Yeah. It's very jazzy, and you will cry, yes. Correct.
Well, I mean, they do tell you right from the start this is a sad song.
Yeah, well, and I mean, if you know the story of Orpheus and Eurydice, then yeah, you can kind of...
Yeah, it's not a happy ending.
No, not really.
Though, hilariously...
It is this fanfic I'm writing in my head. Yeah.
Well, maybe not hilariously, but to me, it's definitely a musical where it's like, right, we all know where this story goes and how this ends.
Yeah.
But you could, like, from a purely just playing off of the themes and ideas of this iteration specifically, you could cut the musical right at the end of the number where Eurydice and Orpheus leave Hades Town and are leaving to try and make their way back up.
Mm-hmm.
And then just leave it as the question of like, we're leaving it open to interpretation if it works out.
Yeah.
Because especially since that number also sort of parallels that what's going on with Orpheus and Eurydice and like the struggle of the relationship between Hades and Persephone. We've also got the similar like, are they going to make this work out? We don't know. Are they going to be able to work this out and get out? We don't know. But we all know that's not how the story ends, so...
So what you're saying is that there is a point in the musical where you can just sort of cut and run and never look back.
Yeah,
Well,
unironically, yes.
No, but also what she was saying is true. That the musical is saying it's a sad tale and we know how it ends, but we keep retelling it, hoping the ending will somehow change.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's very true, yeah.
Sorry, now I've got this idea of like a storyteller who keeps telling the same story and they get to the end and like, oh bugger, I forgot to give a happy ending. This always happens. Next time.
Well, well, yeah. I am now thinking about Clue though, and how I had like 3 different endings. And I'm also thinking about, I just remembered a movie I saw a while ago. Now putting horse blinkers on Orpheus. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was something I saw a movie a while back. See how they run, and the thing I like about it is that it is very much has to do with Agatha Christie's play The Mousetrap, and
the
movie goes out of its way to not spoil anything from that play at all, which I love. Like even though the Mousetrap and the play of The Mousetrap is very much like a set piece, like a big part of that movie. Like this is something that happens during or to one of the actors or during a performance of it or something. I don't remember all the details. It was a while ago when I saw it, but they do their best to not spoil the actual like ending of the play, which is great because I don't know how it ends.
It's one of those. Is it the longest running play?
I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, it does in London.
And it's one of those things where it's like, you know, the you don't spoil the nobody spoil the ending. This is a long running thing, but nobody spoil the ending. But also, if you kind of know it, there's half a chance that somebody has spoiled the ending, like me. It's one of those weird things where it's like nobody spoil the ending, but here's the ending.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, they, if I remember right, they like a while they tried not to spoil anything from it. Also, yeah, I hate that too. Cheap. Yeah.
I wouldn't be
Yeah.
so stupid as Orpheus. I would just keep looking forward because I'm better.
Yeah.
I'm smart.
Yeah. No, that is bullshit.
I
is what that is.
feel like anyone who has that take doesn't understand the point of the story on multiple levels.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because, like, okay, so since, like I said earlier, the Hades town makes it sort of unclear if, like, okay, is this the underworld or not? It's less of a okay, she's dead, and more of a she might as well be dead to the world. It's less of a commentating of like, okay, well, you can't actually return someone from death type thing. But in Hades Town, the musical, it's playing off of that doubt because one of the things with it, they put sort of a parallel between Hades and Persephone and Orpheus and Eurydice. Because in the play, Hades and Persephone are on a rough patch, partially because every time Persephone goes up top, basically it's one of those things like, oh, I can't see you. The doubt about whether you want to stay with me or not, whether you actually still love me or not, is creeping in because I can't see you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's sort of why in Hades Town, Hades gives that as the, like, rule for, like, hey, you can leave, but the fates sort of whisper into his ear of, like, oh, there will always be doubt if they can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's sort of what it plays on in there. But yeah, that's...
Yeah, but you don't understand. I'm built different.
I will hate you.
The number of Greek stories literally about some human going, well, clearly I'm smarter than the narrative and destiny and can get my way out of this, and then it all just goes horribly wrong anyway. We'll be here for a while. I'm sure there's even some stories that I don't know that well.
They really should make a story about hubris at some point. I mean, clearly I wouldn't relate, but...
Uh-huh.
Well, Christopher Nolan sure didn't. Yeah. Go watch Hades Town instead, Cheap.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's in theaters over in the Netherlands, but if it is, you should go watch that instead.
Even if it's not, go watch it on like YouTube or something, because there are absolutely recordings and stuff online. That's how I watched it.
Hi, Oobs.
There's an Oobs! Hi, Oobs, how you doing?
Hello.
Just started talking about the
Oh,
Odyssey
yeah,
movie, and
no,
Oobs
sorry.
arrives.
Sorry, oops, sorry, oops.
You have to
We won't talk-
resist talking about the Odyssey, otherwise Oobs will appear. That's the curse of
We will
Hades.
not talk about the Odyssey. No, no worries.
I mean, will it still work if I talk about Odyssey, the epic poem? Because I'd much rather talk about that.
Would it work?
Oopsie.
Would it work if I talked about Abe's Odyssey?
Ooh,
Or Oobs
hell
Odyssey, yeah.
Abe's Odyssey is fun.
What if Stephen Moffat made an Odyssey film?
Oh god. Why? Now you are absolutely attacking Oobs right now.
It'd be set modern day. There'd be a twist halfway through where it turns out actually this wasn't what you were watching. It was wibbly wobbly the whole time. You were actually watching 3 voyages by triplets.
I mean, we've already got enough people who don't understand what it meant to be a hero in the Greek tradition. Do we really want more of that? Because, in Greek myth, hero didn't mean you were a good person. It meant you did heroic deeds. And by heroic, we mean things that normal mortal men can't really do. A lot of Greek heroes were assholes.
Yep.
And there were some folks where you just sort of look at them like some of them, at least you've got like a little bit of goodness and a little bit of badness, and some of the badness, it's like, okay, like Hercules is a pretty good example of like, okay, we've got a lot of heroic deeds. He had like a bit of an anger problem, but at least we can sort of excuse the worst of his bad deeds for Hera got pissed off and fucked with his brain a bit. But then you've got other folks in Greek mythology like Agamemnon. Fuck, I can't say his name.
Agamemnon.
There we go. Yeah.
Agamemnon.
Where it's like, yeah, he's this great hero king. And he sacrificed his daughter for a good reign. And boy howdy.
Yeah.
That wasn't a good thing.
God, I did that right about now. I've been a rain for ages. So dry. Agamemnon.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. No, I saw the photo you shared. What the fuck was that? Yeah. I agree with Chris's question after seeing the photo.
What?
You asked if it was a sci-fi.
Oh, right, yeah. Costume design seems strange in that one.
Yeah.
I mean, it might have made more sense if it had been vaguely sci-fi.
I know.
You want to do a sci-fi odyssey? I mean, that's almost certainly been done already.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, 2001.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, because you could even like incorporate a lot of the more fantastical elements with more of a sci-fi bent. Because like, there's a fine line between science fiction and fantasy. In the first place, so like, it wouldn't be that hard, unless you wanted to go really hard sci-fi. In which case, you've probably lost a good chunk of your audience anyway.
There is a house in New Orleans. No, there's I'm guessing it was planned to be a long series,
Good
and
fucking song though.
it's a good song.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was planned a series of games. It wasn't Cryo, was it? I hope it wasn't Cryo. But there was planned to be a series of games which were a sci-fi, a deep, hard sci-fi fantasy interpretation of Wagner's Ring Cycle. If you know anything about that, that's long.
I do know about. I know about that because of. I want to say Xenosaga because there are many references to um that story in those games. Like a bunch of the ships are named like the Damarang and a few other things, and it's just yeah. I know about it vaguely.
I don't know much about it, but basically they had this sort of series of games planned. They made the first one. It was indecipherable and terrible. But boy, did they swing for the fences. And then they made a second one, which was basically nothing like the first one, and then it all collapsed. But I recommend looking up the first one, because quite something.
I mean, the fun thing is, there are various elements of the Ring Saga that a lot of modern audiences would recognize, if only because, like, the Lord of the Rings is very heavily based off of it.
Is it? Oh, I didn't realize that. I mean, how can we trump perfection? What you already drew, cheap. It's perfect. Is the thing. So nothing.
I'd know that ball and Dorito anywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that ball and Dorito anywhere. Yep. And love them very much.
Jim Kim. The sun is a chicken.
Yep.
Ball and Dorito.
We're gonna give them both jaunty little hats.
Jaunty hats! Everyone gets a jaunty hat today.
Yay.
Bear, would you mind awfully drawing one of your rodents with a jaunty hat?
Yeah.
They deserve jaunty hats as well.
Yeah.
I need more space for Adrian's hat.
Yeah, Adrian's a little too high.
There we go.
Oh, hell yeah. Join us, Oops, if you want later. Enjoy dinner.
Bean!
Okay.
But also draws!
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Adrian a top hat.
Hell yeah.
Oops, what is this in reference to?
Oh boy, what did Oops put?
That's funny. Thank you, Oops. I love it. something you know of. Yes.
It's appreciated. Just unexpected. Oh, I hear a pickle. 1 second.
I'm giving Adrian a bow tie. Might as well.
Yeah, let Adrian have a bow tie. Yeah. Beautiful, love that.
Oh. Hopefully, I will have the book finished within the next 2 weeks or so. Rocky and Adrian. Well, I mean, they're already married, Cheeb, so clearly this is a, oh, I had the word in my brain and then it just immediately left. Recommitment ceremony. There we go. That's probably what I'm looking for.
I return.
Oh,
Who's Greg? Greg's Silurian.
yeah. Yeah.
You need any more than that?
Greg, I'm guessing, is one of the Doctor Who beings that Chris drew yesterday.
I attempted to draw a Silurian. It went as well as you can see. But we quite like the outcome, so we called him Greg.
Perfect. Excellent.
I made the mistake of trying to draw an old Silurian, which actually has a design, rather than the new one, which is just a person that's green.
That's kind of funny to me because, like, with like Star Trek, usually the opposite is the case, where it's like, oh, if you've got an alien species that appeared in both Old Trek and Newer Trek. In Old Trek, it's like, this is a human wearing paint, and then in New Trek, it's okay, we've actually got some stuff on them to make them look not exactly like just a human with paint. So it's funny that in your case, it's the opposite.
Also, I love that you just decided to call him Greg, because now I keep thinking of Gilgamesh.
I've zoomed out, and that is a holy chicken.
It's his son. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I like your design way more. Yes.
Moon is an egg, sun is a chicken. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, that's...
Old Silurian. New Silurian. Just a green person.
Yeah, I've seen the new one.
That was a design.
It was. Yeah, I like yours way more.
I'm more willing to believe that the sun is a chicken, because that's not attached to a terrible episode of Doctor Who. So. My good friend Cheeb came up with that, so it's good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, a new meta has evolved in my drawing of Doctor Who villains, which is I accidentally draw them cute and we get attached to them.
Hell yeah.
So we've got Greg here. There was Dalek Sek, who I drew cute. So they're gonna hang out. Adopt all your terrible Doctor Who ideas. All the Doctor Who ideas I've adopted have been terrible. It's Doctor Who. Look. I don't know why I've decided to make the eye on top of the Solarian, like, on stilts. Just chilling, it's fine. Ooh, Rocky gets party hat. Adrian gets top hat and bow tie.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Cat gets pizza.
No, actually.
I choose to believe pizzas.
No.
Now what I
That's
got?
something else.
Books.
Books, yeah.
Books.
Yeah.
They can have pizza later after they've put the books down, so they don't get sticky oil all over the books.
Yeah,
Fair,
yeah.
fair.
It is a little depiction of me yesterday when my brother and I went out shopping yesterday for books and other things. And I happened to find several sequential manga volumes of one of my absolute favorite mangas. So I was just like, I need to get these. I really need to get these.
Fun.
So, yeah. So I got some more Golden Conway. It is a good fucking manga. And I needed to.
That was an oops.
Hi, Oops.
Yeah.
Hello.
Right, I need to do a thing.
Okay, there's Greg. What now?
I'm gonna be right back.
Hi, bye. I miss Oobs.
Me too. Welcome back.
Yeah.
I'm back. Yeah.
Oobs
Go
returneth.
ahead, go on. Active.
The return of Oops.
Return of the Oobs. What draw, what do? Oomst with what? And how? And how?
Eve says draw Missy skateboarding.
Not Missy Ski. Is
Only
it
if
on
I'm-
the Rosetta Stone?
Only if I can use reference. Because I can't.
Yes,
I mean,
of
I think
course,
that's fair.
absolutely. Absolutely, yeah.
'Cause bodies make some weird twists when you're doing skateboard tricks.
Oh, not that. Just attempting to draw
References from
anybody
Missy
from
to
memory.
draw.
I can't draw real
Yeah.
people from memory. I'm learning this.
No, you're doing great.
Turns out if you just type in Missy, you get Missy Elliott. Who'd have thought? Do you want me to draw Missy Elliott skateboarding?
Could do both.
If you want to.
Missy versus Missy skateboarding competition.
Oh, was Twitch being mean to you, boo?
I've never tried the Twitch app. Oh wait, I
No,
might have done that
it's-
one time.
It's what I use most often, and it continues to be the worst.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used it for a little bit and then didn't and went, oh wow, this not using the Twitch app is real nice. Let's never go back.
I had no choice for a long time, and now I'm far too used to it. Now that I do have a choice, I'm far too used to it. So, yeah.
I believe in your power to learn.
Good for you.
Struggle noises.
But I'm struggling with. I want to talk about a thing, but it involves a rabbit hole. And that
Oh,
rabbit hole
no.
is, it's a Doctor Who rabbit hole. So, do we want
I
more
mean-
of that?
Do it, coward.
So I'm searching references for Missy, and in the image search is a surprising number of images of Missy, who is an incarnation of the Master. You're not familiar. And Sacha Dhawan's Master, the Spy Master, who is the one that came immediately afterwards. There's a lot of pictures of the two of them together, and I was like, that's interesting. And I see quite a lot of them. The little caption that goes underneath them is talking about the Lumiat. And I find it very interesting that the Lumiat is being brought up in a Google image search or a DuckDuckGo image search of Missy, because that's extended universe lore. That is not a thing that is general knowledge.
It's in the novels.
It's so the thing I alluded to last time of Missy having this character arc, which is very unlike Stephen Moffat. Part of it is sort of her pseudo redemption, sort of understanding the good in herself, and she makes a sacrifice and all these sorts of things, and it doesn't work out, and it's tragic, and so on and so forth. And then she dies, seemingly, and then the new showrunner comes along, and new showrunners ignore everything that came before. So they just brought in a new master, and he's back to being crazy and wanting to kill the Doctor and all that sort of stuff. And so basically, people went, that's unsatisfying, and decided to make a master in between to explain that, called the Lumiat. So in the extended universe, there's one in between the two, which is like a sort of all the good of the master incarnate, and they get screwed over so badly they turn evil again. So basically the extended universe has retconned poor writing decisions into a new character, and that's getting brought up in just image searches of this character. That's how bad and dissonant the writing of the main show is. In just a generic search, they're bringing up retcon characters from the extended universe. I just find that interesting. I don't know if I explained any of that well, but
really funny.
Gonna bite back. Where's back? Jeb. Oh, hey, it's Greg. Oh, there's a back. There's a back.
There is a back, yes.
The issue with Bear, I've always said, is they don't spend enough time drawing backs.
This is true. They should draw more backs.
When did they last draw a back? I don't know.
I mean, like, they were spent like 2 days working on a back, from what I remember.
Yeah, I have a feeling this is Chris being silly because we know Bear drew many frames
of a back. Yeah. And for multiple days was like, I'll hopefully get to the hair today. I just gotta finish up the back. Nope. You did not get to the hair that day. We have the receipts. Yeah. It was a very good back though. Also, yeah, if you want receipts of us yelling at Bear and stuff, that just let us know. We got them. Extend the animation. So yeah, I had to try to draw Greg. The Greg that I know. Or one of the Gregs that I know.
God, I forgot the fucking cardboard cutout arms.
Yeah. This was 8, right?
Yeah.
Right?
This is 8.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, hi, Bet.
I bet.
I bet. We've been
Hi,
bullying Bear.
Yep. Bear has once again drawn a very tasty back.
We summoned Bet by bullying Bear.
Yep.
How are you doing? You doing well? Recovering from travel?
Hope you're doing well.
Didn't hear, but you see in the chat you're being pummeled. Don't spend enough time drawing backs. Just no interest in that sort of thing is the issue.
Definitely didn't spend multiple days drawing and refining one particular back over and over and over again. It's just like I just gotta finish the back, then I can work on the hair for days.
If there's one phrase I associate with Bear personally, it's "that'll do."
It's good enough.
Love you.
It's such a good back, yes.
It's very good.
True. It's very true. Also, Bet, if you want receipts of us just yelling at Bear during the whole process, just let us know.
They're available on demand.
They are on.
For $5.
You can see me receipts of me telling Bear that Bet is going to fucking love this, but not if you kill yourself over it.
It's actually a Patreon tier.
Yeah. Yep.
It's my Patreon, not theirs.
Extra. You can hear everyone yelling.
Mhm. Oh hell yeah, cheap. No, that sounds good. That sounds even better than the official.
Absolutely. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
particularly
yeah,
Cypher. I mean,
absolutely.
what is Doctor Who if not just a succession of MacGuffins? Like, Cypher system seems ideal. Monster of the Week as well, obviously, because that's
Cypher system
the show.
works, yeah. Or yeah. Nice. Love that.
Well, wasn't one of the main inspirations for Monster of the Week Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
I think so.
Could be.
Because that was one of the main inspirations for the reboot of Doctor Who. So
I mean that feels right, and it is very Monster of the Week, yeah.
saw a piece of last week's stream and enjoyed the bullying very much. Very glad. There's always more where that came from. In a loving way.
Good, because you are. You're very loved.
Verily.
Mhm.
It's just a special kind of love that looks a lot like bullying.
Yeah.
Or do you have siblings? Because I have 4 of them.
Yeah.
And this is the energy.
Yeah, very much so.
Very good at bullying level friends. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only kind of bullying I will do, out of love.
Well, you make up for it by just lifting us in the air, so.
Nah.
Big hug.
Yeah.
Big shark hug.
Yeah.
Shark hug has altitude.
Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, fact! It's been a while, hasn't it? Oh, there's also a pickle. Hello, pickle. You want a fact? Do you like fact? Would you like more food?
More food. Get
More
pickle
food!
switches and food.
Oh, and scriptures and
Fact,
stroke.
Pickle wants food.
Yeah.
And as for short fact, 4023. I have a bonus fact as well, which is fun. But first, the longest living animal is the red sea urchin, which survives for up to 200 years in the wild. Yeah, didn't know that.
For some reason, I thought you said the longest, just the longest.
The longest animal in the world is the sea urchin. Turns out they're actually just coiled up.
Yeah.
Ah. So, why would it?
Not if the red
Why
sea
would
urchin
it?
crosses you. And my bonus fact for today is that the word wow is Scottish. Everybody
Wow.
thank the Scots for the word wow.
Wow.
Everyone
Yeah,
thank
Yeah,
them.
I was about to literally.
How did that come about? Excellent question. I've forgotten all the details. Wow, interjection 1510, Scottish, a natural expression of amazement. And about the 1900s, the Americans picked up on it for some reason.
I mean, it might just be because some of them moved over here and everyone went, hey, that's a nifty word, and then just kept using it.
That tends to happen. There's one of my pet peeves, and I'm sure people also have this, is when you're watching like a video or a stream or something, and somebody very confidently says something that you know is wrong, and you're like, "Oh, I want to grab you by the lapel and explain." And one instance of that was somebody from the north of England very confidently telling everybody how annoyed they are that the Americans have sullied the beautiful English language by changing the letter H to be pronounced H. Oh, so annoying the Americans would do that. Not knowing that H is how it's pronounced, and H is the Irish pronunciation that has seeped into the north of England from the Industrial Revolution when all the Irish people came over and did all the work for us. So they grew up with the Irish pronunciation, thinking it was the English one and getting very annoyed that everyone else was using the English one, not knowing that they'd gotten it backwards. Anyway. Cultures travel. It's fun.
That was a bonus fact.
Bonus fact. The English pronunciation is H. The Irish is H.
I'm trying to think of like fun interjections that not a lot of languages have. mean, there's a very local one that I don't even use because I'm not born where I live. The specific city where I live. It's just used as a comma, comma, a period, an exclamation point.
I guess
it's just NA.
NA?
NA.
We have in it.
It's kind of like that. I'm guessing it's kind of the same function. I only say it by accident once, but it's very ingrained in the region.
Fair.
That's not like even an exclamation. That's just like a quirk of the language, quirk of the area. Not like an interjection or like an exclamation.
I mean, anything can be an exclamation if you shout it loud enough.
But it's not like a word that can be said on itself, by itself.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I also learned the other day via the YouTube channel Rob Words, which I frequent occasionally, about the sheer number of times the French specifically have attempted to introduce a punctuation mark for irony and sarcasm. Either because they like it or they can't understand it when it's written down. I'm not sure.
I mean, yeah, I get that.
That's kind of funny, actually.
Leave it to the French to make the written language much more complicated.
I mean, to be fair, one of them was like, as the language evolves, it needs to be written differently and it needs to be able to communicate the way we communicate and stuff like that. And basically, if you look at the proposals that person was putting forward for the changes to make, it was reform of French spelling, which is definitely in need of happening.
Yeah.
And B, symbols to represent the feeling behind a sentence, which is basically what we use emoji for now. So
yeah, I was about to say, like, that's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it does, but it does it sort of in a natural way because humans do a thing and everyone else goes, hey, let's keep doing that. That's where you get stuff like /s for sarcasm and like tildes around words to indicate that you're going, woo!
The interrobang, that they were originally, when that was first proposed in America in the 60s, I think, that actually came with 3 different designs and a bunch of different names. Interrobang was just one of the proposals for a name. So I recommend looking up the history of that. That's kind of cool. I think there was something else interesting that I wanted to add to that, but it's gone. It's already gone from my brain. It'll come back to me, probably, maybe.
See, Bear, a couple of these symbols are a bit confusing to me, if only because the rhetorical question mark is just a symbol that, like, Spanish folks use for questions marks anyway. Like, they do a question mark at the start of the sentence, question mark at the end of the sentence, and one of them's upside down.
They did that,
Yeah.
So congratulations, you're just going to confuse a whole bunch of Spanish folks.
I mean, color losses, you know what I mean?
Friendly period is a symbol that I see used in editing. I don't remember off the top of my head what it means, but that is a symbol that I've seen used in editing. Like editing of text documents.
Also, the irony one is just a side boob. I can't understand. I don't know what you mean by that being irony.
What do you mean it's
You're
side
not wrong.
boob?
It's meant to be an upside down, like you turn the question mark upside down on the top. That's the idea behind it. But
What?
I just thought it looked like a kind of weird G. But yeah, side boob. I think that one. I think the irony mark, the love point, the certitude. I think they were all made by the French guy I was talking about.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Also, the Sark mark was
That's just a word.
the Sark mark was invented in America and trademarked, and they tried to sell it to people.
Oh, fuck that.
Of course it was.
Which is
No, I hate
Well,
that.
that's one way to get absolutely no one to use your symbols.
it didn't catch on, believe it or not.
You can't
Also,
sell
that's
people a
just a
language. That's
road
not
with
how
a
that.
sign.
I do like.
you literally can't sell people languages. Like,
True, yeah.
regardless of if it's a human spoken language or if you're doing computer languages, if it's like, hey, you have to pay us to use this language, cool, no one's going to use it.
You can just use my method of being sarcastic, and then it's just blatantly misspelling words.
Mhm.
Well, that was the video I was watching was like we now have lots of ways of expressing sarcasm. One of which is like just alternating capital letters and stuff like that, or slash s and all that sort of stuff. So
Also, just like staring at a passage for a very long time, wondering, are they being sarcastic or are they being
well, that's what this was trying to avoid. So
that's gonna happen regardless on my end anyway, because yeah, that's just how my brain works.
the problem with something like that is that could you use it sarcastically?
Yeah, no.
I
Could
was
you
just
use-
thinking that because I see myself
Would
using the
enough people
slash thing
use it
sarcastically.
for it to become and would enough people use it for it to become a thing and use it legitimately, or would they? Yeah. Is that an actual card, Lois?
I'd be surprised.
Yeah. I legit don't know. Like, I am imagining not, but honestly, with Magic the Gathering, I don't know. Yeah.
Whatever the answer is, can you say it with a sarcastrophe mark? Sarcastrophe? Is that what it's called? Sarcastrophe,
Sure.
I think, is the sarcastic apostrophe, I think. It's like you use carrots. I'm still trying to work out what it was I was going to say in addition to all of this. Very annoying.
Sorry, I detracted us all with the side boob.
Now, never apologize for pointing out side boob. Oh, that was it. I don't know what the name of it is because I don't know Spanish. But you know that thing where they have like a letter N and then there's a little twiddle above it.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's that called?
I don't know.
Don't know what it's called.
That-
Cheap, you were
that
studying
is-
Spanish, right?
That is a letter in Spanish, yes.
Umlaut's two dots.
What thing?
That's the thing.
What's the
Yeah,
what's
umlaut's
the
two
squid?
dots.
What's the squid
I
thing?
Is
only know
Yeah.
that because my last name used to have umlauts in it and they fell off at some point.
Anyway,
Spanish squiggle over N.
It is N.
I mean, technically, that makes it a different letter entirely, which is why you have to be careful when you're spelling out words, because
It is Enye, is how it's
Enye.
pronounced.
Okay.
Enye.
Well, in Spanish, I
But
believe that letter is like ñ instead of n. But A, English used to have this, and B, what it actually used to be was a little N over the top of an N because they couldn't be bothered to write them next to each other.
Of course.
They used to just be supposed to be two N's there, and they're like, yeah, I can't be bothered. I'll just put another one on top of there and save space. And now it's just twiddle. Although in English, because we're awkward, it could have represented an extra N or an extra M.
Also, yeah, it is just a tilde over the.
Just the tilde.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. Yep.
Hazel's new favourite word.
Yeah. I was today years old when I
It's an
realized
execute
there
that
are
has sprouted,
Office Magic the
Ragdoll.
Gathering cards. What? Why the Office?
because Wizards of the
You're also
Coast
fair.
is
True.
just trying to find anything that works.
Yeah.
They're
Magic
not
is
trying to find anything that works. They're trying to find things that sell.
This is true, yeah.
Well,
There's
in
some-
this case, works means makes them money.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were thinking in terms of game design.
Why are you a pumpkin, sir? Dark.
More money.
Oh, heck no. It's a collectible card game. They're gonna break the meta every 6 months to make you buy new cards.
course.
That's just how it
Of
works.
course. Of course.
Of course.
Oh,
Coming later this year is Star Trek and The Hobbit cards.
Do they have Lord of the Ring cards? Or no?
I would be extraordinarily surprised if they didn't.
I mean, I'm extraordinarily surprised that they don't have Star Trek cards.
Yeah,
Or is it
I'm very
just like an
surprised.
addition?
I'm very surprised that they don't have Star Trek already as well. Yeah. And which Star Trek is it going to be? Like, yeah, original or?
All. They did Doctor Who and they did the entire run of that, so probably
fair,
all.
Yeah. But they
That's
did do individual Final Fantasies.
Oh, I thought they all came out at the same time.
Well, I mean, didn't they have like the 4 most popular Final Fantasy games or something, and then like they added more later on or something? But I could be wrong. Don't listen to me.
Always listen to you.
No,
Always.
they'll probably do all of them. Sure, yeah. If we wait long enough.
And we'll see how many of them actually get shipped out instead of ending up in a dumpster somewhere. Because that's a thing that happened.
All of
Zoo.
Star Trek? Nice. Okay. Okay, and they do have Lord of the Rings. That's good. Not surprising.
wasn't
No, Dark's
necessary
here.
of you,
Hi, Dark.
but you have my thanks.
Hi!
Uh,
D&D ended
We're
early.
just
Hmm?
the horrible Doctor Who RPG is being discussed because Cheeb took a look through it and decided, fuck this shit. We're using a different system.
Yeah, Cheap is planning to use either Monster of the Week or Cypher instead of the horrific system that the official book has. So yeah.
I mean, who knows? The system might be good. It's just, will you ever get to it?
Yeah, or it's just you gotta read a fucking textbook.
How much digging are you
what
planning
is
on
it?
doing?
Fucking math.
Oh yeah, the context of the Doctor Who RPG being in the event of a potential pause in existing RPG stuff for the Cheeb is running, maybe Doctor Who, because it'll be funny, funny and I think correct for somebody who doesn't really know much about Doctor Who to run Doctor Who, because
Yes.
that's
That's
how it
the
should be
only
done,
way.
in my opinion. Have you got a?
I mean, arguably, that's how it has been done.
Yeah.
Well, the
I
issue.
suggested playing Stephen Moffat in the game.
Just so you can put him through horrors.
Would that be considered like harassment? I don't know.
I don't know. I think you'd find it funny. As long as you're not actually doing it to him.
Created Stephen Moffat just to put him in a wood chipper. Oh, that's horrible. I feel bad.
But it's a
As
space
I'm
wood
saying
chipper, and
it,
he'll
I
come back
feel
as a.
bad.
He'll come back like Rory. Don't worry.
Fun.
You Google Doctor Who Second Edition, and it was just a horrible book to read, so you've already vetoed. Luckily, Monster of the Week and Cypher are right there for you. For anyone who doesn't know, we have used the Cypher system before, after realizing that this RPG system we've been using is bad.
Yep. And it worked.
It's good. It's very open and interpretive and simple, and I think it would work good for Doctor Who because Doctor Who is very like non-combative. Not that there isn't fighting in Doctor Who, but it's, you know, a lot of the solutions to the problems turn out not to involve killing things. So you have to actually use your brain, and the characters have to think about things to do in the world, which Cypher system is good for.
In a Doctor Who RPG, would you play an alien or
You could do.
a companion?
You could play the Doctor.
I mean,
Are they mutually
those are not
exclusive?
mutually exclusive.
Yep, alien companions are possible. I can name several off the top of my head. They all look like humans, funnily enough.
Well, that's what I mean.
Technically, though, Adric, Nissa, Turlo. Chameleon, who's a robot.
Play a robot.
You want to play a Dalek who doesn't have working rockets, so you do get stuck on
Yes.
stairs.
God, I want to do that actually. That's just my life.
Play one with a language quirk. Make itself insanely hard for you to play.
Isn't that? I think that was in. It's an episode with Missy, I
Oh.
believe. The Daleks have a very limited vocabulary, so if you try and speak through one of their voice things, it'll just translate it to some of the words they know, which is kind of fun.
Any alien that we convince Chibi exists, that's a dangerous send.
The thing is that every episode of Doctor Who introduces a new alien. There are as many
There's
aliens
like
as episodes. So. Again, usually look like
That's
humans.
not true. There
Okay.
are at least a couple that get reused, as we've discussed.
Every now and then, when the stars align, they sometimes get reused.
Yeah, it's not the only one that does that. If you look at the Supernatural wiki and look up any of the monsters, a lot of the time it's just the face of some guy. Which some of them make sense because there's a number of monsters and ghosts that are like possessing human bodies and whatnot. So it's like, okay, sure. But when you look up a picture of the Leviathan and it's just it's just some guy, it's like wonderful.
Yeah. That's pretty ridiculous.
Stylus. Who would I? What species was Meglos? I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah, that's fair, cheap. Yeah.
Zolfatharan. Can I play a Zolfatharan? I would like to be a Zolfatharan, please. Which is a space cactus that can steal your body.
Oh my god. Why a cactus? Why not a cactus?
So that when it starts going wrong, the person whose body gets stolen can look a bit like a cactus and they can put cactus prosthetics on people.
I'll only think of the Final Fantasy cactus. What's that one?
Cactua.
Yeah.
Can
I
you
think
give
the
me
only way.
1,000 needles, some guy, or 10,000 needles, or whatever the fuck it is.
I think the only way I could join is if I did like a randomizer
Same.
and then like just pick an alien.
Or make up your own. Sheeb has already established that they're probably not going to bother Googling to see if your alien exists.
Yeah, but I have to figure out specifics.
I mean, do you? It's Doctor Who.
Just for
I mean-
reference. And that's the first successful straight line my stylus managed to draw out of all those attempts.
Well done.
I think there's something wrong with my stylus.
There might be a little bit.
Oh, I don't have that many undos.
No, magma does not have many undos. Oh, is the Cactuar card funny? Those?
Does it do 1,000 damage? It should do 1,000
Oh
damage.
god.
Does it do like 1,001 points of damage?
Oh god, that would still be horrid.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Absolutely.
Considering your average monster has like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And you typically start a game with 20. So anything that deals damage in even the double digits is horrifying. Oh god.
Yeah, Chris, this is wonderful.
Ooh, jumbo.
10,000.
10,000!
Yeah. I couldn't remember if it was 1,000 or 10,000.
It's the
yeah.
jumbo! With the
Oh,
moustache
dear.
and everything. Whenever this creature
Yeah.
attacks, it gets plus 9,999, I'm assuming, damage.
Yeah,
Fucking lord.
first side of the slash is attack power, second side of the slash is HP.
Who is that? Who's the poor unfortunate soul in front? I mean, it's Renoa in the corner. Who's...
I'm
that
trying
Dagger?
to tell, yeah. Who is that? That might be Dagger, yeah.
No,
I
this
don't know
looks like
what
this is Final
the-
Fantasy VIII.
Yeah,
hold on.
but I can't think of a
Yeah,
character from
I
Final
see
Fantasy
the
that looks like
actual
that.
Noah, but yeah. Would that be... No, wait, that's the coat. Is that Irvin?
Oh, it's a hat! Yes, you're right, that's Irvin. Yes.
That is a hat, that's long hair, that's a coat, that's Irving.
I'm used to
Or
seeing him with a
Irving,
bucket
or
instead of a
Irving,
hat.
yeah.
A bin.
With a
rather.
bucket. Yeah, no, that's Irvin. I don't remember what we named him in the draw through.
Probably bin, Jesse.
Jesse, yeah. He was the one with the bin on his head all the time.
Want to be an Ood who accidentally inspired Lovecraft to make Cthulhu?
Yeah.
You're the reason Lovecraft's racist.
I mean, I think he was already racist.
Yeah, no, this is true. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this would be less of a he saw an alien and became racist and more of a he saw an alien and went, cool. That's one way I can just sort of put a slight veneer of paint over my racism in this book.
We're not the Irish. Yeah.
I don't think they've made an episode with Lovecraft yet, but it's only a matter of time.
Oh, Lewis, the fact that that's an instant makes that even worse.
Ooh.
Because at least with the Jumbo Cactuar, it only has that much attack until the end of your turn. So it's not like it's there all the time, but Jesus.
I don't know much about
Yeah.
magic, but that seems like a lot. Seems like a lot of life. Shout out to the Lovecraft story about a curse murdering a family's men when they turn 21. There's just some guy murdering them on their birthday.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
A lot of Lovecraft stories are... He's very good from what I've read. Granted, I haven't read all of his work, but I've read a nice chunk of it. He's very good at writing it in such a way to make you... Like, it's very obvious that the POV character is freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
But then when you step back, it's like, well, that was silly.
Yeah.
Like, the number of times that the solution has been, let's blow it up with dynamite.
Yeah. It does happen a lot. His first published work. It was all downhill from there.
The fun thing is, not even everything out of the quote-unquote Cthulhu mythos is even actually by Lovecraft. So, like, the
Oh,
King in
no.
Yellow was Robert C. Chambers. I want to say it was
I was
Chambers.
just gonna say,
I
the
saw
King in
a
Yellow is by Lovecraft.
I still want to read that.
no, and the King in Yellow, I think, inspired Lovecraft, if I remember right. But yeah, it was by Robert W. Chambers, and I actually saw a copy of that book while I was at the bookstore yesterday, and I was very tempted to get it. I think it inspired Lovecraft. Yeah, let me check.
I mean, there were
Yeah.
a lot of folks writing sort of that time, inspiring each other both ways. It's just that most people these days, if they know a name from that time, they know the name Lovecraft.
Yeah.
So you've got some folks who were writing what we would consider cosmic horror now, who were inspired by Lovecraft, and others that Lovecraft was inspired by.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all just sort of been smooshed under this idea of Lovecraftian horror, despite the fact that Lovecraft wasn't writing all of it.
And yeah, those
You
are
and
the
your friend,
guys who hold their cards in their hands. Basically, yeah.
you and your friends keep butting heads on if you should be able to damage Cthulhu.
Yeah.
I guess the main issue with trying to answer that is, by definition, we don't know anything about Cthulhu. Like, it's...
I mean,
The best we have is
I figure-
indescribable, and it's like, well, that doesn't help, does it?
I figure it's kind of like asking, can you damage a mountain? Like, the answer is yes, but also the answer is no, because yeah, you blew a hole in it, so what? It's a mountain, it doesn't care.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's
So
reminding me of
damage
Doctor
it?
Who. I need
Yes.
to not
Will
bring up
Cthulhu
Doctor
care? Probably not.
Who. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't want to... I only recently... I watched a thing about an RPG module based on the King in Yellow that was apparently really, really cool, really interesting. And I was like, I don't know what the King in Yellow is. I should look this up. And it sounds cool, and I want to read it.
Yeah,
Weird.
Well, I
My favorite
believe
book
it's in U.S.
podcast did
public
a
domain, so
It is.
fun
it's
video about
probably
King
on
in
Project
Yellow.
Gutenberg at the very least.
It should be, yeah, it should be.
They keep saying that, and yet it's a big squidman.
I remember, vague spoilers for, let me check that.
Do I still have... Hang on.
Let me check.
I still have it.
Oh, it's-
I never finished this, but I still have it.
Yeah, okay.
Does anyone remember
So my
this?
brother was...
Sorry, Karen.
Oh my god.
That's all good, no worries. I was just thinking about the King in Yellow, and there's a video game that came out recently that was like a spiritual successor to Returnal, and which is like a sci-fi roguelike. Is very weird. Definitely touches on Eldritch horror a bit and such. And very weird. And they made like a spiritual sequel called Saros, which is also very much Eldritch horror, very much weird mythos type thing going on, sci-fi mystery thing. And there's a lot of yellow, and I vaguely remember like vague spoilers for the game, I guess, but I was watching my brother play it, and they mentioned like the Yellow King or something about yellow, or a being of yellow, and I jokingly asked like, "Hey, is this about the King in Yellow?" And my brother just looked at me and was just like, Yeah, actually, I think he's the final boss. You fight the King in Yellow in this. I'm just like, oh, interesting, neat. That's fun.
Okay.
And yeah, it turns out that like the final boss of that game, you have to like with Returnal, you have to beat it multiple times, I think, to get like the whole story or the whole ending, or there's multiple endings or something. And the final boss is basically the King in Yellow from the story, or heavily based on the story anyway, which was fun. Anyway, moving on.
But yeah, I just remembered this, the drawing I never finished from many years ago, which was I read a Lovecraft story, and
Oh, I like that.
the narrator was describing a creature that he saw in a tomb somewhere, and started off by saying they're basically indescribable, and then went on to describe them for a couple of paragraphs. And it was the most confusing description I'd ever heard, so I tried to draw it.
Oh, hell yeah.
A sort of robed, bejeweled crocodile dog with bull horns and a seal flipper. And
I think you got it, yeah.
Well, this is stupid.
I mean, to a certain extent, though, that sort of makes sense, because basically it's one of those things of like, I don't know what this is, but I'm going to describe it using whatever I can pull from my brain. Because what the heck is this?
Yeah.
I mean, I figure it's kind of like the first time someone saw a platypus and they went, I don't know, it's a beaver with a duck bill?
Yeah, but that's accurate.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, this might be accurate. But if that's accurate, then it's not
You know what
indescribable.
it's... Fun fact, do you know what's it called in Dutch? A platypus. I'm
Platypus.
gonna write it in chat.
What is it called?
Is this going to be on my next flashcard?
What does that mean?
Bird beak. Bird beak animal.
It's bird beak
Bird
animal.
beak.
I mean, not
I love
wrong.
that. Excellent. Perfect.
Well, I've learned the word beck today. I got it from context clues.
Beak.
Absolutely perfect.
Yeah, no notes.
Got a
No
bird
notes.
beak.
No, it's 10 out of 10.
My favourite thing about learning words in Dutch is I get to go to Chib and go, that's a really silly word, and then Chib goes, it's the same as English. When I go like, oh, you rhinoceros, you call them a nose horn. Oh, that's silly. And it's like, that's what rhinoceros means.
It's like me with breadstick. I'm like, why do you call it breadstick? And I remember that in Dutch it's called stokbrood, which is the same. It's the same.
And another one was like, if you're referring to somebody you don't know, or somebody you're unfamiliar with, or somebody from a different place. I can't remember the specifics, but I'd maybe use the word vreemd or something like that. And it's just sort of like unusual. And I remember thinking, that sort of feels a bit odd. It feels bad referring to somebody you don't know as being like strange and weird. And then she went, stranger?
Yeah, the vreemde.
Yeah, stranger. It's like, oh yeah, I never thought about it, really. You learn so much about your language when you learn a different one.
Except in
when you're
I don't
learning
know if it's the same in Dutch, but in Flemish Dutch it has like a connotation of like racism. So
yeah, I can imagine. But I just never realised that there's the possibility for that in English as well, through a word that I do know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also not like we think that much about the etymology of the words we're using. It's just like, oh, that's what that word means. This word is used in this context. Why,
Says you. I know wow is Scottish. I can't look at the word island the same way.
I think stranger is less likely to be used in like a...
Yeah, that other
A
ring worms.
xenophobic context.
Yeah, stranger to me is like it's someone not from here, but it doesn't really have anything beyond that. Like you're a stranger in the sense of like from a Western. You're a stranger in town. That's about it, really. Otherwise, it's just someone you don't know.
Yeah, stranger has taken on a bit of a new meaning after listening to the Magnus Archives.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Of course.
That's
I'm
Congratulations, we have an
listen
entity.
to it one day. Yeah. Those
We
who
have an
haven't
entity?
listened to it, I know that Oops and Ragdoll's listened to like half of it, or roughly-ish, a little bit less than half. And I know Oops has listened to all of it, but
Yeah.
I need to
Well,
reckon.
there
still
as
have
well.
to listen to the last season.
Oh yeah.
And I'm
It's
sure
fine, it's good.
what I haven't listened to so far, I'm sure it will end nicely and fine, and everyone will be happy. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Uh-huh.
I mean, I would know I haven't listened to it. So.
I know, and Bear knows. And I'm smiling and nodding. Not saying anything else.
Not like the last episode is called Last Words or anything.
No, don't worry about that. It's a good episode. It's good. The whole series,
What
the
episode
whole
was I on?
show is
Hold
good.
on. I am in season 3 right now.
Season 3, okay. How far in season 3?
Not very far. Looks like, and I probably am going to re-listen to some of those because
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. It's been a few years.
I've listened to many audiobooks since then, and I vaguely remember what was happening at the start of season 3. But it's been a hot minute.
Yeah. Right, yes, I remember where season 3 starts. Yes, okay, yeah.
Looks like the last episode I listened to was 84, Possessive.
Right, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, you were at the beginning of season 3. Okay.
Yeah, which is why it's like, you know what, I'll just re-listen to this handful of episodes at the start of the season to get myself back into the mindset of what the hell was happening here.
Yeah, sounds good. But yeah, the stranger is a definite thing in that series. And that's where my mind went when stranger was mentioned. And yeah, it is more than just someone that you don't know. He definitely, yeah, covered more than just that. But alright, we'll stop talking now.
How dare you?
Well,
Never tell yourself you should stop talking.
I will.
Now.
Reading chat.
Oh yeah, I would not refer to anyone as a vreemdeling because it has a connotation. I don't think it's actually used in any other connotation, any context, and
So that's good to know, because if I were to translate it directly to stranger, I would think that's a perfectly fine word to use. Also, Twitch is not giving me chat again.
I mean, if you're English, I don't think people would be like, "How dare you?" But it's just, I don't know, it's just not something that's really.
Yeah, yeah, similar to Chris, I would just, if somebody said somebody was a stranger, I would just be like, okay, yeah, then you don't know then, yeah, or
Yeah,
someone that you don't know.
they're synonymous
Someone that I don't know.
to me, but they
Yeah.
don't really. There's no additional
Not-
connotation brought to it.
Not
For me personally,
any negative or anything. Yeah, same for me as well. Yeah.
stranger danger is
Yeah,
valid, but that's got the word danger in it. So
It would-
Danger is, yes, that
Yeah,
is,
it would depend on the context of the rest of the discussion. So, like, yeah, stranger danger, that's a negative connotation. This is someone you don't know, and that's a bad thing.
Mainly because it
Yeah, I think in
rhymes.
Dutch you just say, "Do you know that person?" No, I don't know that person.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think I would probably say that. I wouldn't say like they're strangers. And if somebody asked me if I know someone, I'll be like, no, I don't. Or if I did, I'd be, yeah, I do.
Or who is that? I guess in English it would be more like who is in the context of it. What is that person to you? Like, is it a friend?
Yeah, well, in that one,
I
if
don't
it's like,
know.
okay, is this a
No,
friend, an
or I don't
acquaintance,
know.
or a stranger? Then stranger is value neutral
Yeah.
here, where it's like, yeah, I don't
Okay.
Yeah.
know them. They're
I
not
would
even a
say,
casual
yeah.
acquaintance. I do not know this man.
I would just say, I
Yes.
don't know. Yeah. But also, we're always weird, so yes, that is fair, Chief.
I've never said the English aren't weird.
Like it maybe in the past had that connotation, but it doesn't really now. We've got plenty of other ways to be racist. Don't worry about that. Or the ever timeless. Who dat?
Who dat? Yep.
Who dat?
Who that?
Yep.
Actually, do you know what? In actual conversation, in real life, the only time I usually hear the word stranger is when someone you haven't seen for a while sees you and they come up and go, "Oh, hello, stranger. How's it going?" Like as a little playful thing of like, "Oh, it's been so long,
Yeah,
we
it's
barely
like a
remember you."
little sarcastic thing.
Yeah.
That's
It's
only when
just-
it comes up as well for me.
It's just not a word I ever use.
Fair.
Mm.
Like I say, particularly if it has
No.
if the equivalent in a language you're more familiar with has a connotation, you will naturally feel an aversion to using the equivalent elsewhere, even if it doesn't have that connotation. But and it's a sensible thing.
So, how did you feel when, like, cheap, when the merchant kept saying stranger in Resident Evil 4?
It's just
Out
Did
of
that,
just
did you hate
massive
that,
racist shopkeeper.
it just occurred to me. I was
What you
just trying to think
buying?
of all the times I've heard stranger,
I
and
mean, in
immediately my mind went to the
In
merchant.
English, I don't consider it like a racism
Fair.
thing.
Okay,
It's just a
fair.
specific to Dutch.
Fair. Okay.
Did I do it more? I don't know.
That's all good. That's
Okay, so you're sort of in the in-between point, where you're like, neither of
Okay.
them are particularly weird, but they're both kind of weird. Meanwhile, I'm like, English isn't weird at all, and Oobs is like, that's just very weird. So
I mean, I don't think it's weird in English. In Dutch, no, I don't use it.
interesting.
Not even a dog
Isn't-
whistle. It's just not a word that rolls off the tongue.
I mean, about 50%
Like I
of
have
Dutch
to
words don't roll
I
off my
have to
tongue.
contort my mouth to say it. I don't like it. It's like bleh,
Friendly?
bleh. It doesn't work in my dialect.
Pickle is here.
Mhm.
Hello, stranger.
Give pickles.
Or it does work, but you have to like put some
Treats.
stank on it, and then it becomes the racism thing. So
Mm. Hello, pickle.
There's many strokes.
Good, good.
She does not know what to do with
hi,
herself.
pickle.
What draw?
That's a very good Miss Seekers.
Thank you. The perspective makes no sense. Ignore it.
No, it's great. Shush.
I mean,
Everything's
it's
so
Missy
good.
skateboarding.
Okay.
That's also fair, Jim. That's also fair.
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
To be fair, the context in which I learned it was in a fantasy game, so...
So literally no one speaks like that.
Yeah. So it's...
I mean, I think that a lot of the time.
The slight problem I have is that my two direct... Well, I have 3 direct points of sort of learning Dutch from sort of written sources. One of which is a book of fairy
Yeah.
tales, one of which is a fantasy game, and the other of which is the news. So...
Yeah.
I got a
What
very
news?
weird vocabulary
Who's
out of that. Fascinating sources.
Yeah.
Mm,
So I love this so much, Oops.
Thank you.
So fucking good. Yeah.
That's very good.
Hello.
Fancy.
Very, yeah.
Fancy. Oops, do you follow a comic artist called Pockets?
No. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Pockets.
Pockets.
Yes. Love that. You have a very specific way of drawing, like, the little goblins. I love them so much.
Oh yeah, that, yeah. Yeah.
So they just posted
Most of the heart. Oh,
a comic today, was it? Comic today? Today, yes.
I haven't seen it yet.
And there was
I am following.
Yeah, I love their stuff too. It's cool. Yeah.
full screen reference. Love Pockets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, so good. Oh, thank you for the warning. I appreciate that, Chief. Good to know, good to know.
Oh my god. I thought she said she sold it.
Full sense of security.
Maybe it just came back.
You can't get rid of it.
We can never truly get free of Sunny.
Oh, I made the mistake of taking off my drawing glove to feed Pickle, and now I've got to try and put it on again.
I think you should get a new drawing book.
I need a new drawing glove. This is not a glove anymore. It's just rags.
No, not a glove.
It goes halfway down my arm. I still got to draw a thing. What am I going to draw? It's amazing how just the brain shuts off the moment you need to think of anything.
Just brain dump.
My brain is currently
What
just
I'm
tumbleweed.
That's what my brain doing right now. It's just
Draw
dumping.
tumbleweed then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you also don't need to draw anything if you don't want to. As well. Oh god, I saw the command post. Yeah, no, that's. Stunning.
Nope.
Lois says, please draw us your cactus possession Doctor Who character.
Well, it would either look like just a person who looks like a cactus or a cactus. So give me someone for the character to possess, and I'll just draw them as a cactus.
Draw Greg.
I don't want Greg to be possessed by a cactus. Greg
What if
deserves
it's
a
Final
happy life.
Fantasy Greg?
Chris, I like how you said, oh, I have no idea what to draw here, and now you're just drawing something incredibly delightful.
Well,
Yeah, that's
once
very
I've got an
cute.
idea, it's fine. we had to have the prompt, which was tumbleweed, and then I can come up with something stupid.
This is adorable. Gross. Cactus Finn.
Oh, Finn, I thought you said Flynn.
I said Finn. Or Flynn. This is so cute.
I gotta look how to draw a tumbleweed. Just scribble.
It's just a scribble. Yeah.
So the fun thing about this is that tumbleweeds tend to tumble. So this
Yes.
mouse is just going round and round.
I was doing my best not to think about that, actually.
But what if you thought about it?
No,
Little
I
squeaks
don't
every
want
time they
to.
bonk on the floor.
No. As long as the mouse is okay.
It's their right. They chose this.
Yet tumbleweeds aren't very solid, so I have a feeling whenever it gets squished into the ground, it like ends up inside the tumbleweed.
Yeah.
No, hello. Pickle's having a sniff. Sniffing about.
No. You take an extra pickle for me. I need to go.
Need to go.
Have
Yes.
good.
Have a lovely go.
I need to shower and I need to sleep.
thanks for joining us, and thanks for the good draws, and I hope you have a very good night.
Yeah.
Yay. Yeah. Thank you. Bye 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 bye
Bye
bye
bye
bye
bye.
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 Have lovely. Oh, Pickle demands escape. 1 sec. Shall zoom out, and once again I zoom out and there's nothing there in Bear's Corner because I picked the worst time. Always happens.
There was something there. There was a whole fucking body there. But yeah.
Because Bear cannot be stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Though we will still enforce breaks. Because system maintenance is always important.
September is Doctor Who, baby. Hello.
Let's see. Nope, nothing to grade yet. Okay.
And so yes, it's seconding what Chief's saying. What the fuck is up with these angles? How dare you? Yes. Specifically at Bear.
I think we're all suffering from, like, the awe version of cuteness aggression.
Mm.
So instead of going, oh, that's so adorable, I want to just shake it, pick it up and shake it, it's like, oh, that's so amazing, I want to just pick it up and shake it.
I want to eat it. Break my stomachs. That too, yes. Yeah. In the most loving way possible, of course. Yeah. And violently loving. True. You can't cripple them too much. Yeah, we don't want them to stop. We just want them to hurt.
I mean, as long as we don't, no one tries to pull that thing from, oh, I forget the name of the horror story.
Misery.
About Misery, there we go, yep. Nope,
Yeah,
nobody
gotcha.
pull a Misery, please.
Yeah, no misery, no. Yeah, I get you, Chief, and I agree with you, yes.
What did I miss?
Don't worry about it.
People are breaking legs?
No.
What's
We're
going
all-
on?
Yeah,
We're all
affectionately,
suffering from
affectionately.
cuteness aggression, except it's less cute and more anatomy, I
We-
guess.
We are all in awe of Bear's art, as always, and the angles and the compositions that Bear has been doing this entire fucking time. And
Right.
we want to break their legs. Yeah, it's not new. We're just saying it. No. And Cheap is correct and should say it, yes.
Yes, breaking legs is one of Cheap's love languages. That's how it works.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah. As is their right.
I love what you do. Where's my hammer?
Yeah.
I mean, break a leg
Not-
is legitimately
not-
an idiom in English that's
Yeah.
supposed to mean
It's
good
true.
luck.
It is true, yes. And we don't mean it in like a misery way. Specifically not like that. Just yeah. Yep. Indeed, been kicking Chris's shins for like 8 years now. Yep.
Which, of course, has led to at least one hilarious Iridian Welcome Committee comic where they're like, "Oh, we will break all your legs."
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
remember
that's
that comic.
what-
Yeah. Iridian Welcome Committee, yeah.
Xavier Grace is going to be doing a talk. They're probably feeling very nervous. I know a human phrase that they use to encourage people.
Break your
when they're
legs.
going to go do a thing. We'll put it on a card. We will break all your legs.
Yeah. Yep. They're trying.
They're trying so hard, is the thing.
They're trying so hard, and I love it for them.
It's honestly my favorite bit that I've seen the fandom come up with. Is just
Mhm.
stupid language barrier stuff resulting in
Yeah.
either threats or sexual harassment. Or
Yeah.
both simultaneously.
Mm-hmm.
Sexual what now?
There's been multiple Iridian Welcoming Committee comics where it's like, okay, what sort of contrived thing can we do that results in them badly drawing an image and the image just sort of looks like a penis?
Yeah.
Classic.
I don't know if it's just me or just I don't know. The first time I saw if I'm remembering right, the first time I saw one of those Iridium Welcoming Committee duels where I'm guessing what you're talking about when it looks like a penis. I thought it looked like an Iridian claw doing a middle finger.
That is also another one that's happened.
I
So
will-
we've got a lot of things that are
Okay.
just incredibly rude.
Okay, maybe that's the one I saw.
But yeah, there's another one someone met where it's just kind of like, oh, they're one of these things that humans draw to like show affection is a stylized version of their pumping organ. Let's do that, and they draw a very poorly designed heart shape that's a little too thin on one end. So it's like,
Also, that is I just remembered it, but it's just making me laugh now because that is also one of my absolute favorite moments from Wake Up Dead Man was the bit with the graffiti and how she's upset about them vandalizing with rocket ships. Doubling down on cleaning it up. I'm just like, it cracked me up every time. Chips, yeah. And the silence that followed that comment, and just like, yeah, let's clean this up. Yep. Definitely rocket ships, yes. Absolutely. Yep. Nothing else. Anyway, I love that movie so much. This is a very good scene, Chris. I love
Thank
the
you. It makes no
light.
sense.
It's beautiful.
My
though.
speciality.
It's beautiful. Doesn't need to make sense to be beautiful. Don't worry about it, Bear. It's okay. If you want the space, you can have the space. Have a good rest of your day as well, Bet. Thanks
Have
for
a good.
joining us.
Yeah.
Have a good. Yeah.
Enjoy your day. Think of bear animations.
Yeah. Look at it another 1,000 times. Multiple 1,000 times. Have a good.
So, about them things, eh?
The things and the stuff.
What about him?
Thing. The. Ooh.
I did just. It's weird. I can't think of words. But I did just remember something that I meant to mention to you, Bear, a day or two ago or so. So something fun happened a little bit that reminded me of you a little bit. But you know how I mentioned the past week, Zeldathon has been going on, which is a marathon thing of mostly Zelda, Legend of Zelda games for charity. It's pretty fun and really chill and also really chaotic. And they usually have like a theme for each Zeldathon as well. And this week's theme was the 90s, so everything was like 90s themed and such. And as part of the 90s, they had a Tamagotchi that they birthed on like day 1, accidentally killed it on like day 3 by feeding it too much cake. They overfed it, but they brought it back, and his name was Clarendon D, because someone in chat came up with the name. It was just baby Clarendon D. And on like day 4 or 5 or so, they decided to give Clarendon D a sibling. And a lot of the names that were being voted on, like they had people vote and donate for names and such, and they had Allegra D, Vitamin D, Jimothy, and Jimothy D. And Jimothy D won. So it was Clarendon D with their sibling Jimothy, and then the D as well, because yeah, it's just, it made me think of you. And yes, it was after the same exact the wonderful creature that you shared with us. Yes, the raccoon Jimothy, and yeah, which just, it delighted me and also made me remember. I think of Jimothy and you, and I just, yeah, wanted to mention it. So. Yeah. And they also had a really fun, I also, even if you guys don't care about Legend of Zelda or like the games or anything, they also had some fun segments where they did a Legend of Zelda themed parody of Legends of the Hidden Temple, a TV show from the 90s, and it was exactly like Legends of the Hidden Temple, but Zelda themed. And it was so fucking good. They did like 3 or 4 segments of it. I highly recommend checking them out. They're just very nostalgic if you had ever seen any episodes of Legends of the Hidden Temple when you were a kid. And very, very fun, very silly, very good. It's, I think they called it Legends of the Forest Temple.
That is a fun name.
Yeah. And I think like the teams were like the red Gorons, the blue Zoras, the orange Ritos, the green Koroks, the silver Chiakas, the purple Gerudos, and I don't remember what else there was, if there was another one. It was good. Yeah, it was very fun. Anyway, that's where my mind was for the past week or so. I was watching a lot of Zelda-thon, because
Yeah.
I fucking love Legend of Zelda and Chaos.
Goodo. Consume more things you enjoy.
Yeah,
All the things.
agreed. Also, I completely agree with your kitty, Chief. So correct. Little cat. Yeah.
Tap 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 tap.
I want to tap that tummy too. That chest. I want to tap that chest.
Tap, 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 tap. Very important. System maintenance. Is that the system maintenance that Ragdoll's been on about? You've got to perform system maintenance, i.e. bongo on the tids.
Percussive maintenance in this case.
It's vital. It's important.
Badum-tish.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're blinking out of existence. Quick, more
Oh,
CPR.
yeah, more percussive maintenance.
CPR stands for chest percussion.
Mm-hmm.
Row.
Yep. Thanks for joining us, Chief.
Yeah.
Thanks for chatting.
Thanks for-
hanging.
Thanks for chatting and bongoing and all the good things.
Hope you feel better soon. Hope you
Yeah.
have a good.
Have a good sleep.
Bye. Yeah, have a good night.
And then there were 4.
Yes, I guess now that Cheap is gone, this is maybe a silly time to bring this up. But for those of you here who are not aware, system maintenance comes from a sign, a phrase of sorts that is around in some comp sci areas, mainly dealing with system admins, where the sign says schedule time for system maintenance or the system will do it for you.
Yeah.
The implication being that it's like if you do not give time to like check on your systems and make sure things are fixed and well and working properly, you will find out that they're not when it shuts down, and then you have to do it then.
Yeah.
And that is the phrase I've been shooting at Bear every single time I see them up at a stupid hour doing work at a stupid pace.
Yep. The body needs to rest.
Now, I know you said every time you see them up at a stupid hour, but my brain heard every time you see the Muppet.
Bear Muppet?
Bear may be a Muppet. Is Bear a Muppet? Possibly.
I don't know. You've met Bear in real life at least twice.
Yeah, but I wasn't really looking for signs at the time, so...
Fair. We know you're a cryptid, but are you a cryptid Muppet?
Muppet can be a cryptid.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking of Mothman Muppet.
That could work. I will learn how to make puppets, and next time we meet, you will have a Mothman Muppet.
Yeah.
And you won't know what to do with it.
Alright, it's time for a check for how many layers has Bear been using.
Many.
Well-
Many.
Not that many.
I counted 10.
It's about 10. Which, you know, pretty reserved.
Well, I mean, yeah, considering that their animatic or animation had, what was it again? 100 and somewhere between like 150 or just shy of 200 layers, something. Hold on, let me check our DMs. You mentioned
105, according to Bear.
105. Sure. Okay. Yeah.
You know, a normal
105.
number.
Yeah, definitely a normal number. Right.
Don't know what
yes,
we're
you
talking
were
about?
on-
It's this.
Yeah.
With deserved praise commentary by Bet.
Yes. Correct. Very, very deserved. And true.
Now I'm scrolling back through the chat that was in to get back to where it started, and I have to go through all of the bad costumes from the Odyssey.
Oh yeah.
How does that film look so cheap? It looks so cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, my guess is part of it is they spent so much of the budget on Matt Damon's salary.
Yeah, probably.
And planes, it looks like. Seeing as they flew to so many different places to film.
Well, they normally do have for tax breaks.
I can't understand why it has such like a high rating on like IMDb and such. Just like, what the fuck do people see?
Well, the thing is that seemingly half the people that watch it think it's amazing, and the other half think it's crap. And it's like, I've never seen a more polarizing. Like,
Yeah,
and it's an earnest thing. Like, the people who love it do love it.
It's the fact that so many people love it is what's mind-boggling me. That half of them legitimately love it, or seem to legitimately love it. I guess they don't know the source material very well. I don't know.
I mean, I think it's possible to make a good X movie, book, whatever.
Mhm.
Like an adaptation of another thing that in a vacuum by itself is either good or fine or maybe even great, but isn't necessarily accurate.
Yeah.
Like that's come up multiple times in the Lost in Adaptation videos by Dominic Noble, where he's like, it's not an accurate adaptation, like this film isn't an accurate adaptation, but it is a good film.
That's how I feel about the Wheel of Time TV show. It's not completely accurate. No, absolutely not. They made some very big changes. I still loved it. It was still great. And the changes that they made, I could understand.
Oh yeah, and like one example I like to use for that is the Howl's Moving Castle movie.
Yes, that too. Yeah.
Broad strokes wise, yeah, there's a lot of the same events between the book and the movie, but tonally it is so different. And there's a lot of events where it's like, well, yes, it happens like that, but there's some context here that makes things very different. Also, we just ignore the whole fact that Howl is actually from our universe, magicked himself into another universe during grad school, because that's just what you do, I guess. And his castle moves so he can commit tax evasion.
Yep.
He's just a very unserious man.
It's great. I love it. It's so good. It's great. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a great movie. It's just missing some stuff. And then similarly with the V for Vendetta movie, there's, again, broad strokes wise, a lot of the major events are there.
Yes,
and a lot of the major events for the comics that aren't there are mostly there because it's like, cool, we're going to be streamlining the plot a bit because we do not have 7 hours for this.
It does make sense, and I have read both. I have read the comic and seen the movie, and I love both. And yeah, it does make sense. Like those type of decisions make sense for that adaptation.
Yeah,
the decisions that they seem to have made for this movie though don't make sense.
Yeah, there's some of the changes where it's like, okay, this changes big meaning bits of the story, especially with some of the changes they made to V. But yeah.
That makes sense.
Having not seen the movie, I will not comment on how well or poorly the Odyssey does anything. I trust Chib's assessment of how well they enjoyed the movie, because they are the expert in their own lived experience. I just know that everything I have seen on the production side of things has me sitting here going, I am not impressed.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't be the first time that Christopher Nolan has written a movie where it's like you've taken something and you've made it about white exceptionalism and a man who's just so focused on his job that no humor can be present here, and that's not
that's not right. No,
not a fan of that. Wasn't a fan of that when he did that for Batman. I'm actually not a fan of
Yeah.
I liked Heath Ledger as Joker, but the rest of it, not really.
Yeah. Agreed. And I know I can't say for sure because I haven't seen it. I probably will see it at some point. But everything that I have seen so far about the Odyssey just has me going, why? Just or shaking my head in disappointment, and it's just like it. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like anything that I've seen so far, and what it seems to be trying to convey or say. It's just like, no, it doesn't feel right. It does not feel good. It leaves a nasty taste in my mouth. I mean, I might change my mind after I've seen it. Probably won't, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also additionally disappointed that it's like everyone's freaking out over things that are not really problems. So
Yeah.
it's like, okay, you're
Yeah.
freaking out over over an actor who's there for a minor role for like 5 minutes, and
Yeah.
the fact that they decided to cast some black women
Yeah, no, I don't get those
in a
freakouts.
movie
No.
set in the Eastern Mediterranean during during the height of the Greek. During the height of Greece. I can't really call it an empire because Greece wasn't an empire, but pre-Roman Empire. So it's like,
Oh yeah.
really? This is what we're going to be freaking out about?
That's what you're complaining about? Jesus fucking Christ. No. Hate that.
The Greek Dark Age.
Yeah.
Where did my...
Sorry, I just looked at one of your rodents and realized they have a new face tattoo.
Yeah, I like the tattoo under their eye. Yeah, it's very good. It's perfect.
I'm so proud of it, look.
Yeah. And also the other one has a boy.
No. A little board friend.
Or an iridian?
Bird.
Bird. I saw that.
I mean,
I was just like,
I could draw a tiny pebble on them.
this is true. This is very true.
They do weigh quite a lot, though.
Oh, that's a tail. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
I thought that those might be legs, and that's why. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look.
little bird.
Just looking out over the horizon on the little perch.
Yeah.
Yeah, we mentioned the pigeons.
Pigeons.
Good search and rescue friends.
Good. Excellent. Yeah. Excellent.
Speaking of rescue, let's rescue ourselves from I don't know how to this segue. Swoosh.
And he has a little iridian friend. Yay.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks for coming. Sorry, my brain sort of just stopped existing for the last 10 minutes. Apologies.
Don't worry about it. Brains do that.
They do.
Thank you for Strum. Thank you for Doodles.
Thank you for being here. Next week, next week I was about to say I'll promise I'll think of something to draw, but next week we're doing Gartic. So, if people are up for Gartic, it's been a while. Fun time. But yeah, do some Gartic next week. But also next week, we are continuing with American Arcadia. Fun dystopian Truman Show vibes. Everything's going fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, everything's doing great. Don't worry.
It's going fine.
Don't worry.
Last thing that happened was the game said, "What could possibly go wrong?"
Which, as we all know, you should definitely say when things can go wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Super safe thing to say.
Famous last words and all that.
Indeed.
Not tempting fate at all. Yeah.
But yeah, more of that on the Tuesday, and then on Wednesday, possibly more of that. I don't know how long the game is, to be honest, but maybe more of that, maybe something else.
I think it's about 6 to 8 hours or so. So either
I mean, it
You
feels
are
like you're
finished
coming to a
with it?
climax, but it
Yeah.
also felt like you were climbing to a climax earlier, so I have no idea.
True, and I don't remember everything from when I watched Barry stream it, but I do remember that, or at least I think I remember he did it in one go, so he probably did like 6 hours or so. But yeah, I would say either you will finish next stream or definitely the one after that if you don't finish next time.
Cool.
Yeah.
I will prepare other things.
So have another game ready just in case if you
I have installed.
don't finish next time, but
I've installed 2 other games. We've got a double bill coming up. Remember last time I did a
Nice.
double bill?
I think I do, and I'm scared.
You should be. But yeah, have a lovely. Thanks, and best wishes.
Yeah.
Also, nice things.
Thank you. Wishing you all well. Hope those who are not feeling well feel better soon, and treat yourselves
that's what's
to
silly.
good things always.
You are a
and
silly, silly man.
Have a good. Love you. Bye.
Sorry, Heimdall was calling me silly while he was saying that. Just so you know. Bye!
That's fair. No, that's fair. He's loud.